Hi, I'm Pati and welcome back to A Small Geeky Chica Figures. Today we're doing our first blind box unboxing of 2026! Yay! So I got these 5 blind boxes as part of Christmas gifts at the end of 2025, and I'm super excited to open them up for you. I got to pick them, so I picked some of the ones that I really like. As you can see, I really like Chaka. I've opened one of her series, which is not of the ones here. So at the moment, this was like the newest series. I think it's still the newest series, and this was the previous one that I had really wanted, but hadn't gotten around to get it. So now I'm excited to get it. And I also got a Hatti from, I'm not sure how it's said. Is it 1001 Moons, or is there a specific way to say it? But it's one of the newer IPs that I've seen for Popmart, and it looks really interesting and cute. So I got that one. As you can see, I really like cute girls. But something completely different is this Dragonball alloy vehicle ones, which came out a while ago, I'd say, and I wasn't sure if I was going to get it, but I do really love Dragonball. It's definitely from my childhood, one of like the first animes I ever saw, like a lot of people of my generation, but this is just so nostalgic. So I don't know if I'm keeping this or I'm going to let my brother have it, or I'm gonna put it with some of our figures that we have displayed. So I'm really excited. It's the only one that's slightly different from my like cute girl series, but yeah, I'm really excited, like I said, to open these up. So let's get started. So we're gonna get started straight with the Dragon Ball one, since this one is unique compared to all the other ones that I have. It's funny, this series is probably one of the very first anime series I've seen, like I said, that I watched with my brother. But actually my mom is super into Dragon Ball. She's watched all of Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Super. We didn't really watch much of Dragon Ball GT. But yeah, there was one point in my life when I was a kid when we were watching this in mostly Dragon Ball Z in English during the week, in Spanish, I think like Saturday mornings or Sunday mornings, and like in Japanese with no subtitles on Sunday evenings on like what was called the international channel back then. So like, yeah, we've been watching a lot of Dragon Ball practically all my life. So I'm really excited to see this. Let's look at the options. So we've got Bulma's capsule number 9 motorcycle, which is like the really iconic one, which is the one I think I want the most out of all of these, though I think they're all pretty cute. But yeah, that one, it makes me think of both the ending and just like classic Dragon Ball art, always with that motorcycle. Is super cool. Then we've got Yamcha's airplane, which I think I remember is the one I remember a little bit more from like Dragon Ball Z, if I'm remembering correctly. Then we have Small Submarine from the Pirate Cave, which is more with like the Red Robin Army. And then we have the Monster Carrot Rabbit Car, which I remember this episode was an episode we originally kind of missed when Bulma and Goku get this car in Dragon Ball. Like we used to use set our VCR, like that's how long ago it was, to record the episodes, and for some reason I don't really remember why it didn't record this episode, so we kind of missed the episode where she gets her bunny outfit in this car, but we saw it in episodes later. And then we have Oolong's house wagon, which is very classic from when you meet Yamcha and Oolong and Pierre, and I remember all that. And then we have General Blue X-Wing airplane, again red ribbon. And then we have the secret, which looks like Pilav's like robot kind of thing. It's been a really, really, really long time since I watched Dragon Ball. Like I said, I watched it as a kid, but that's kind of what I'm remembering this to be. So kind of like a little robot mech kind of thing going on there. So I'd be interested in seeing that. But like I said, this is my number 1 choice. So I hope I get that. But let's open him. Okay, and we've got a blister in here, so that's why it's a big box. Ready, set, 1. Let's do it this way. 1, 2, 3. Oh look, we got the motorcycle! We got the one I wanted, and a whole bunch of silica jelly. Let me get the little card to confirm. Yeah, we got Bulma's motorcycle. This is smaller than I was expecting, to be honest. Oh, but I'm excited. Does this have tape? Yeah, this has tape. That's so cool. How do I put this in? Bulma goes, like, this goes in the back. Okay, cool. There we go. Okay. Don't grab it by that, because it will easily come off. But yeah. don't know if you can see that. Hold on, let me move the camera a little bit. What happens if we zoom in a little bit? Yeah, look at that. That's so cute. And then it actually, this gives me some pause because I like that you can actually roll it through, but I am afraid of it falling off something because it does. But yeah, we got Bulma's motorcycle from the classic openings and endings where you always see it in the art. Let me put it in the center. Right there is so cute. I got the one I wanted the most. This is very exciting. Spin around. This is smaller than what I was expecting, based just on how huge this box is. Let's zoom it back out. Yeah, given how big this box is, this is so tiny. But it is super cute. I do want to use it in some photo shoots. That I really do want to do this year. I know I keep saying it, but I really do want to do toy photography again. But yeah, this is the card. This is Bulma capsule number 9 motorcycle. And this is super cute. I'm really happy. It looks like today's gonna be a good day. Let me get all the ones I want. Or this is all my good luck for today. Who knows? Okay, let's move on to the next one. So next we're going to do Hatti, which is the new SIP. This is the first time I've seen her, and I think it was Hatti and Muna, if I'm remembering correctly. This one is 1001 Moons, or the Elephant Slide series. That's the name of this series. And it's Popmart to see if this is anything else that I want to share. I recently started following them on Instagram because I just think the art for this is super cute. And I like to see all the things they make. Hopefully you can see all of these. But yeah, basically she is just like hiding in all of these big designs, I would say. So like she's a pencil, an ink bottle. This looks like a little, almost like a wizard hat / tower. A giant cake. Then this like a bag with like a goldfish type design. And then an elephant slide, which is the one that's on the box. A rose, a bottle with a flower. This one's funny. This one's like a Coca-Cola bottle. I think that's kind of fun. And then you have this seashell and Signals to Moon, which this is the one I want the most, is the lighthouse. And then we have like a little calendar. So yeah, they're all super cute. I like that she's kind of like, you just see her feet and her knees and her little face, and she's like hiding inside of all these things. I think it's a super cute and unique design. So let's see what we get. Like I said, this is the one I want the most, but I think I'd be happy with anything else. I think this one would be really cute to have. But yeah, lighthouse. Let's see. Let's open her up. And I think Hatti's a she. I keep saying she. I should really check on that though. That was easier. Chaka. Try to do this without seeing the card. Oh, it's on the other side. Oh, they're both sides. Okay. And I totally missed that. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got the Coca-Cola bottle. And I know it's not actually Coca-Cola, it's Hatti, but you tell me that's not a Coca-Cola bottle. Oh, this is cute. I like it. This would be cute in like a little like burger kind of scent, like a fast food joint kind of place. I do have that set from the Roll Live Super Creator, so maybe I'll put her in there. But look at her, she's adorable. And her little toesies, and then she has her little hands also there. And there they have like the colored in red. It's like, which makes me wonder, like, are your toes and hands freezing? And I love the little face, like a little kind of grumpy kind of face. It's so cute in her little hair and her little nosy. Yeah, I really like this one. It's adorable. It's not the one I wanted the most, but I'm not mad. I like it. And who knows, maybe I'll open another one in the future, because I think I like really cute girls, and I think this is really a cute one. Which I think Hatti's a girl. Why should Hatti be a boy and me not know at all? But yeah, super cute. And she's about the size of the figure in the picture, which is pretty cool. Let's get This one's called Bubbles of Summer. Like I said, totally Coca-Cola. And where the elephant slide is, yeah. I'd be interested in getting another one of Hatti. She's cute. I like her. Or him. I like them. Okay, next up is our very first Chaka, and I only have one out of this series, which is Chaka Candle Whisper series figures. Yeah, so this is, as far as I am aware of, the second Chaka series. I have one of the first one that I've opened in a previous video, and I wouldn't mind getting actually more of those. I don't think they had any when I was buying this. Otherwise, I would have gotten from like that series as well. But yeah, so we're gonna do this one, and then we're gonna do the newer series after. But for this, we're gonna do, let's see what we want. I am partial to like Sync and Brimming with Hope, which is, I think it's the same one that's on the cover. Honestly, I think I'd be pretty okay with any of them. I like Reverie. Order looks kind of cool. These ones, but they come in pairs, so I'm only gonna get one. I'm not gonna have a pair. I think out of all the one I'm least interested is actually Stiff Resistance, which looks like a knife. Yeah, there's another picture. I do like her though. It's just like out of all of them, maybe my least favorite. But I really like Chaka. I think she's one I'm interested in just collecting on my own. She's very delicate and like intricate. The designs are super cute. They're really up my alley. So let's get her out of this box and see who we got. Rip the box a little bit. It looks like she has extra protection in there. It feels kind of soft. Which is good because I definitely dropped Hatti a little bit when I took out the bag. So this is going to be a little anticlimactic because I feel like they're covered in like styrofoam. But ready? 1, 2, 3. Who did we get? Who's this? Oh, is this Wither? Which I think I've seen open on other blind box videos. Yes, it is Wither. She is so cute. It's funny because I've seen her in other unboxing videos, but this is my first time seeing her in real life. I was like, where's your candle? Still in the box. Cool. For a minute, I thought it had come without the candle, and I was like, excuse me? Where's the little feather flame? So let's see. It goes this way. Go. There's her card. And look at her. She's super cute. I think she would fit well. I do a lot of like outdoor grassy photos in the past, so I think she would do well in those. But look at that face. It's so adorable and like tender and wistful. Very dreamy. And her little feet also. But instead of having like little red toes and fingers, they're like brown. So they match the like withering, decaying of the leaves. But it is super cute and delicate. And I like that she kind of can sit on her own. She doesn't need a stand. She's so pretty. Maybe I'll see if I can get another box. I am going on a trip soon, and there will be opportunities to get some blind boxes on said trip. So maybe I'll get some more Chaka. I'm definitely going to get another Chaka or two. I just love her. I think she's my favorite, or one of my favorites at the very least. Let's go open some more, but before we do that, actually, let's take a closer look at her card. Wither. Yeah, but I've been wanting to get one from this series for a while, so exciting. Last but not least, we're going to be opening these two new Chaka designs, which is Chaka Luminous Reverie series figures. So this, I believe it is the newest Chaka design to come out, besides her in like the horse seasonal special one for the new year and anything where she's in with other Popmart IPs. But this is her newest personal series. So as you can probably tell, I'm really partial to Chaka, as I've gotten like 3 boxes today, and I will get some more in the future. But since this is the newest one, I was really interested in getting them because they're all so pretty. This one reminds me of the one I got from my first Chaka series, which also was like a bee kind of design. So let's take a look at just one for now. I really like Grand Display. It was just the one that's on the box. It is so pretty, and I think all of these are very like flower. Yeah, they're flower. I don't know specific ones, but they're very like flower and feather inspired. I really like Feather, which she looks like an owl. And if I remember correctly, that mask can come on and off. So pretty. And the Ginkgo Breeze, also very beautiful. Tea Break, Guidance. They're all so incredibly pretty. I don't remember what the secret was. And I doubt we'd get the secret, but it'd be really cool if we did. We have 2 chances. But yeah, let's open one first, and then we'll open the next one after. And then see who we get. I hope we get her in one of those boxes. That would be cool. But I'm really not super partial to anyone. I think I'd be happy with any Chaka figure, to be honest. They're all amazing. I almost saw the card in there, but it was backwards, so I didn't see which character it was, luckily. I was not being careful. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got the one that kind of matches the other Chaka one I have. I think she's definitely a stand, so hold on, Chaka, hold on. Is it in here? No, I think it's in here. The jelly, and then we got her flame in her stand. Yeah. So let's see, how does she this one really needs to stand. I like the last one we opened, could totally sit on her own. This one does not. Oh, this one doesn't have like the little star, but that like the first Chaka I have has. That is cute. I want to say it goes in like this, right? Oh no, it goes in the other way. I'm totally wrong. It goes in this way. See it correctly? After some careful nudging, we got her in there. Let's put on her little flame. Okay, wait, hold on. And I feel like this is gonna break off so easily. So we're just gonna kind of leave it like that, not fully in there, because I'm a little terrified of the stem breaking right there. It doesn't fully want to go in. We're just gonna leave it like that. Yeah, it doesn't want to fully go in there, and I'm afraid of pushing it in too much. But look, let's take a look. She's so cute. She's like some kind of insect. It's called Honey Dawn, and I don't think she's quite like a bee. Maybe like a firefly. And she's got this little basket of flowers, which I think she's a little bit there. There we go. With They make me think of like hydrangeas, but I don't know if they're hydrangeas. But this looks like kind of like a lamp, like in Aladdin. And she's so cute, just delivering, and she's kind of floating in the air with her little wings. And yeah, this is what makes me think it's kind of like a tail, but it makes me think of like a firefly or something. It'd be cool if she glows in the dark. Adorable, Honey Dawn. So let's put her to the side. I'm going to put her up here for now. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully we get someone different. And hopefully I'm not as afraid of putting her little flame in there without feeling like it's going to break. Because that was a little terrifying. Because I've broken figures before by being a little too forceful. So it happens. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, the tea time ones. Hold on. Anything else in here? Yeah, because I could kind of see this as I was trying to take it out. Insert the card. Let's set her up. Hopefully, don't have as hard of a time with her compared to the first Chaka. I think it was this way. Yeah, that went in. much more smoothly. Yeah, I think that's the way it goes. And then moment of truth. Yeah, that one went in no problem. So this one goes in like that. That one is just stubborn. But let's take a cute look at her. Let's take a closer look at her. She's so adorable, drinking her tea, which I think, oh, this kind of almost looks like a bridge. Matches me perfectly because I drink a lot of tea, and so this is just awesome. I like the colors. I like the purple and the green with like the subtle pink. And she has her eyes closed while she's trying to drink. And the pink eyebrows. She really, you know, I didn't notice, but she has really thick eyebrows. I think this is super cute. Her little nose. She doesn't have a mouth now that I think about looking at all of them. She's always has her mouth closed, so it's not really drawn in. But yeah, she's super adorable. The detail is like her hair's melting like a candle, because she's like a candle, but it has all these like, are they supposed to be like, they're buds, but are they like water lilies then? Kind of buds, and it has like all the leaves. Yeah, it gives me very like water lilies feel to me. Oh, lily pads. She's so pretty. And they're like also in her hair like that. But and it's translucent. Oh, that's cool. There's some right there. And this part is, well, like I said before, it makes me think of like a bridge. But she's kind of just floating. Sitting, floating with her little tea. Empty. But yeah, she's super adorable. So we got her, which is tea break and honey done. And yeah, we'll see if we can get that in without breaking it. And then we also got the other Chaka from the other series, which are all very, very cute. I don't know which one I would say is my favorite. They're all very adorable and unique in their own ways. And then I also have the other Chaka that I should bring out, and I'll show you my Chaka collection at one time. I feel like out of all the ones I've opened across all my videos, Chaka is the one I'm going to have the biggest collection of, because she is definitely my favorite, like I've said 100 million times in this video. But anyway, I totally forgot. Did I show you guys the card? This is tea break. Okay, well that's it for today. I've opened all 5 boxes, a bunch of cute girls, and a Dragonball vehicle. Which is, I think, funny, because out of all of them, the Dragonball is the one that I got, the one exactly that I wanted. Out of the rest, I didn't maybe get the one I wanted the most, but they were all super cute, so I was okay with any one that I got. But I really wanted the motorcycle for Dragonball, so I am super happy with that. But yeah, that's it for today. I am planning to do more unboxing videos in the future. Actually, we are doing this video much earlier than I would have expected. But thanks to some Christmas gifts and some Christmas gift cards specifically, I was able to get a couple more Popmarts to begin the year with, which honestly they're getting pretty expensive, especially in the US, and I'm like, I don't know how many more I'll be buying and how often I'll be buying, but I definitely know I do have a little figure spree coming in the future thanks to my upcoming trip, which I'll tell you guys later, probably once I come back from it. So there'll definitely be a point in the next month where I might not be uploading for a Friday or two, and that's just because I don't think I'll have enough time to prepare enough videos in advance. But to be excited that I will be showing you some new unboxing videos when I come back. But anyway, like I was saying, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, I hope you consider liking and subscribing. I post Nendoroid Collection video and blind box unboxings every Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. I am definitely looking forward to doing a lot more for you this year and going through all my Nendoroid collection and opening a whole bunch of blind boxes so far. For the rest of the year, I'm definitely going to have a couple more Chakas, but who knows what else I'm going to be buying. As you can tell, I really like cute girl figures, so I'll probably lean that way more than anything else. I'm not the biggest plushie person, but maybe one or two in the middle. We'll see. I am definitely more of a fan of figures and like little beans. I love those. So yeah, do look forward to that. I also run a stationery shop that I'm trying to grow little by little. in my own space on the internet, which is asmallgeekychica.com. I sell stickers and washi tapes and all those kind of stationery goods. I'm also thinking of adding like my D-stash to my website, where I sell all of those stationery goods, to also sell some of my blind boxes that I don't intend on keeping. They weren't the ones I wanted, or you know, they don't convince me that much. I don't have that much space for a lot of them, so I'd really like for them to also go to homes that will love them. So yeah, I'll let you know when I finally start adding those to my website. But if you're interested in anything I've opened in the past and I'm not keeping, do come around and check that out. I just want to sell them basically just for whatever price I paid for them. I'm not looking to make money of those. I just want them to go to better homes and not just be kind of in boxes and storage in my garage. But I digress. That is it for today. I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.